For this example, it states a 5-pointed star consists of a regular pentagon that's a 5-sided polygon with similar adjacent isosceles triangles attached to its edges. Determine the measure of each angle of the pentagon and the measure of each angle of the triangles. So we have this graphic here of this 5-pointed star, and it's made up of a regular pentagon. You can see it right in here. That's a 5-sided figure. So what does that mean? That means the measure of each angle in here is going to be the same. So I'm just going to mark this like this. Put in my tick mark here. That means each angle measure is the same measure. And since this is a pentagon, I'm going to use the formula n minus 2 times 180 degrees. We don't have to partition this because we know that there's going to be 3 triangles if we partition it. So we wind up using a formula. This is a 5-sided figure. That's a pentagon. 5 minus 2, obviously that's 3. 3 times 180, that's 540. So that is the sum total of all the angles in here. Since it's a regular pentagon, each angle is going to be the same. So how much is each individual angle? Well, we're just going to go ahead and divide that by 5. So this comes out to be 108 degrees per angle. So I'm just going to mark that in here. I'm just going to mark it for this one here. This is 108 degrees. And of course, these tick marks indicate that that's what the measure is for each one of these. These triangles here, this particular one right here, is an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle has a base or 2 angle measures that are the same. That would be these 2 here. So I'm just going to mark this like this. 2 tick marks. And since each one of these triangles is a similar triangle, I'm just going to go ahead and mark all of these. So if we look at this line right here, the measure of this line, that's a straight angle, is 180 degrees. So if I look at this angle here, that's 108 degrees, then this angle over here has got to be supplementary. So all I have to do is then determine the measure of this angle here by taking 180, that's our straight angle, minus 108, that's the supplementary angle, and that's going to come out to be 72 degrees. So that's the measure of this angle here. I'm just going to pencil it in there. And of course, that's the measure of this one, this one, this one, and all the way around. Since this is a triangle, the sum of the measures of any triangle is also got to be 180 degrees. So we'll use that in order to be able to determine the measure for this one. So this angle, we'll mark that with 3 tick marks. And since these are all similar triangles, we'll go ahead and we'll mark these also. So then to determine this, I'm going to take 180 degrees. I'll subtract out 72 degrees for this angle. Subtract out the other 72 degrees for this angle. And that's going to give me 36 degrees, which is what the measure is for this one right here. And of course, it's going to be the same for all the similar ones. And there you go.